Who are you going to be in the future? This is Paul from TrinityDigitalMedia.com, and I want you to answer that question. Who are you going to be? Now stop and think. You can change who you're going to be, but you can't change who you have been, and you can't change who you are. You can only affect this present moment and the moments after it. I mean, without a time machine like a DeLorean from 1982, maybe 1.21 gigawatts of electricity, those are the only ways to affect the past. But since that only works in the movies, I guess you can only concentrate on the present and the future. So, I want you to stop and think, who do you want to be in the future? Not what do you want to do necessarily, although what you want to do will help you understand who you're going to be. So, let's stop and think. On November 2nd, 2010, I wanted to be an author, and I started to become an author. You see, I'd read an article. I wish I'd know where it came from so I could give them credit. But I read this article that said procrastination is just trusting your future self more than your present self. Well, that makes sense. But what's even more interesting is that your future self will never be more trustworthy than your present self. So you can't trust future you a day, a week, a month, 10 years from now, to do what present you doesn't want to do, unless present you does it right now. So, I'd been wanting to write a book for the longest time, and on November 2nd, I started doing that. And I finished it. And then I sent it off to be edited, and then I published it. And so now I am an author. Having done it once you do something once, you know you can always improve, but you know it's even possible. So I just did that over and over again, and now I've published 3 books. So what step today do you need to make so that in the future you can be the person you want to be? This is really, really important. I really want you to stop and think and do. Those things really matter. What are the little actions you can do today that will turn you into who you will eventually be? The you that you've always wanted to be, the you that you've wanted to get around to being, that's the you I want you to make some small effort in being today. Doesn't have to be a big effort. You don't have to do a lot. Just make one small positive step towards being the you that you want to be in the future. Until then, go out and change eternity.